Writing formula for XRio Converter section 4. After completing the information regarding relay parameters section and additional information sections, it is necessary to complete the information of the RIO section as well. In RIO section, by double-clicking on any block, a window which includes information about parameters of that block opens. This information is also available in the tree diagram of that block. For example, parameters like device name, manufacturer, etc. are located in nameplate block. It is possible to assign a value to these parameters directly or associate them with parameters from custom section by using formulas. In this video, necessary parameters for an overcurrent function are linked to values from the custom section. Note that in writing a formula, the ID of each parameter is used. Linking parameters of RIO section. In this video, the target is to complete the information regarding the 51 function. In, I', etc. parameters are located at the nominal values section. To link values of the in parameter with the values of XRio, it is necessary to define a formula for this parameter. To do so, after double-clicking on a state column, in RIO parameter viewer window from value properties section, click on the icon 3 dots in the formula field to open XRio formula editor window. On this window, first the intended parameter should be entered. To do this, click on plus, and in the Add Ref Param window, select CT secondary parameter from the XRio tree diagram. Then select enumeration 1 ampere and IDTXT_1_201 from the box at the bottom of the page to add them to the references section. IN parameter is linked in a way when secondary CT accounts for enumeration 1 ampere. IN parameter is linked in a way when secondary CT accounts for enumeration 1 ampere. Parameter IN is 1 ampere, otherwise it is 5 ampere. To write this formula, the if command is used in a way that the final formula is if CT_sec equals TXT_1_201, 5. Then click on test to validate the formula. In the result section, result value 1 ampere, finally click on OK to save the settings. You can see that the color of value cell in the parameter is turned into purple, which means that its value is associated with another parameter based on the formula in the formula column. Also, by clicking on references map, you can see that the value of this parameter is linked to another parameter. By double-clicking on the box of the parameter, the given address for this parameter is displayed. If the value of this parameter is changed to 5 ampere, the value of IN parameter changes accordingly. The value of I' parameter is linked to the value of CT primary parameter in the same way. By following the mentioned steps, CD primary parameter is added to the references section. Because this parameter is of the real type and lacks enumeration, to write the formula, only the phrase CT_primary is entered. The written formula means that the I' parameter will have the same value as the CT primary parameter. Overcurrent block. After completing device block, information of the overcurrent block should be completed. By double-clicking on this block, you can see that there is a series of parameters in the relay parameters and element tabs, which are also available from the overcurrent tree diagram separately. Also, in the general block parameters such as time tolerance relative, time tolerance absolute, current tolerance relative, and current tolerance minimum are available. The information regarding these parameters is available from Relay Information block in Custom section. These parameters should be used in the RIO section as well. It should be noted that the value of reference current parameter is by default linked to the value of INOM parameter in the nominal values block. Double-click on the state column in the time tolerance relative parameter, and on RIO parameter viewer window, click on the icon 3 dots. On the XRio formula editor window in the references section, after click on plus, T-tolerance rel parameter is added to the references section from the XRio tree diagram. Then the formula is written in the form of T-tol rel. Next, click on test, and after test was successful message is displayed, click on OK. Next, click on test, and after test was successful message is displayed, then click on OK. A 5% value is displayed in the result value section. Likewise, the value of time tolerance absolute and current tolerance relative parameters are linked to and associated with the values of T tolerance ABS and I tolerance rel parameters. In the manual of the relay, current tolerance minimum parameter is stated as that there is at least 10 mA and 50 mA current error in 1 ampere and 5 ampere ampere nominal currents respectively. To state this parameter in the software, the formula should be written as 0.01 multiplied by inum. First, it should be determined whether the nominal current is 1 ampere or 5 ampere. Because the current tolerance minimum parameters are stated in accordance with INREF, to write the formula, CT secondary and reference current parameters and enumeration 1 ampere with ID TXT underline 1 underline 201 should be selected and added to the references section. Finally, the formula is written as 0.01 multiplied by if CT underline sec equals TXT underline 1 underline 201 comma 1 comma 5 slash IREF. Note that in the CT block, the values of I prime and ISEC parameters are by default linked to the values of I prime and INOM parameters in the nominal values section. Moreover, the parameters of VT, neutral CT, and residual VT blocks are by default linked to the values of XRio Converter. Current elements subcategory in the overcurrent elements block gives us information about 5051 function like pickup current and operation time. As mentioned before in this video, our goal is to complete the information of 51 function. To activate 51 block, double-click on Overcurrent block. Then in the Element tab, double-click on Tripling Characteristic column and select IEC Normal Inverse Curve. From the Manage, select Characteristic window and then click on OK. Then in the Operating Curve blocks, you can see that the 51 curve is defined as an IEC Normal Inverse, and the information about this curve is displayed as well.